having COVID-19 is not a lot of fun, but there are some good parts of it. Now, when I had it, I had more shiver than Ed Sheeran did, and sometimes I was more hot than Avril Lavigne, and sometimes more cold than Maroon 5, and it was a lot of misery business. If you know, you know. Anyway, so when I'm back at school, the good parts happen. There's this really annoying girl that I don't really talk to, but she's just, sort of there. So she noticed that I went to school, and we had a conversation that went something like this. "Oh, LT, you're back this week." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Were you sick last week?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was, with smallpox." And she's like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Yeah, 'cause that's the highly contagious disease that's going around right now." And she actually believed me that I had smallpox. And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm glad you're better." I'm like, "Thanks." So that was, interesting. I got someone to believe that I had smallpox. And then the other funny thing is that we were doing a bunch of COVID tests a few days ago on Friday. And so they're like, "Hey, you need to go to the building to get tested." I'm like, well, they didn't tell me getting tested. So they're like, "You just have to go to the building." I'm like, "Well then." So I walk all the way over there, and there's a whole line of people getting tested in front of me. So they have me stand there for a good 20 minutes. And then they're like, "You have to put on your mask to get tested." I'm like, "I can't get tested." They're like, "They sent you over here to get tested. We're going to test you, whether you like it or not." I'm like, "I can't. I tested positive 2 weeks ago, and it will come back positive because it has not been 90 days. And the nurses were confused. They're like, "Is this your life right now?" Because apparently no one told them that I missed a week of school because I had COVID. So they're like, "Oh, you can go back." So they have me stand there for 20 minutes for no reason. Communication is really great, but also that's just mind-boggling that this happens.